We're so back. What up? What up, Mason Bo Basin? I think I've got everything ready to go. Mudsdale. Mudsdale. Yeah, we got a lot done yesterday. 2 fights. Stamina boost defense, so we actually don't want a multi-hit move, right? We just want pure raw power. Yeah. I would like choice band waterfall. Doesn't get there. Good afternoon. Afternoon? What up, Overtail? Mega Blast doesn't get there. Does Skeptical? Skeptical gets there. Miracle Seed. Jacoby. Jacoby does not get there. Life Orb probably does. No. Okay, so this either has to be Overgrow or Choice Specs. What up, Munch? Munch, who you got this weekend? I'm putting my entire life savings on the Super Bowl. Actually, I think we already talked about this, right? I think you were saying Seahawks. It's kind of weird. I think the Super Bowl is like 8 a.m. Yeah, it's going to be 9 a.m. Fuck, no thanks. Actually, that's a good question. I wonder if I should stream on Monday. Because people will probably be watching the Super Bowl. Are the Bears? No. It's the Seahawks and the Pats. We have 5 fights left. That's why I actually can see the light. We got 2 knocked out yesterday. We're actually so close. Seahawks on top. Rah! I'm actually kind of hype. Okay, so if we kill this with choice specs... Okay, well, let's... Minimal resources. If we're in Overgrow, clicking Leaf Storm, we KO this guy, and then that would bait in... That's crazy that they're still showing outspeed Oko against this guy. Slow dead to Giro Ball. To Black Giro Ball. Oh, we'd just be fast dead to Zero Arc. This would be normal fire split KO. Are we cool with that? It seems like something you could take. You'd need the scarf to be faster. Nah. A lot of you motherfuckers already have the scarf. Let's get rid of these scarves. I can't be handing out one to everybody. You're rolling in the channel points. Darts can pick it up. Oh, wait. They could just come in on this. But it would be... We'd be scared of burn. It's like pre-poison Polt. Does Polt need a band? You're brave talking about that so openly. There's many high bidders in chat who could steal that from you. What up, Kirito? I know Noelle is rolling in that shit. Noelle wanted to spite you. You're at the finish line. You don't want to be fumbling out here. Speaking about not fumbling at the finish line. Yeah, I guess we could go into Zorark, break it with darts, kill here. What does this guy bait in? You fool! You got played. Now Overtail gets to decide what they want it to be. What do you want it to say, Overtail? You got Giga sniped. Okay, so what's the problem with this fight? I don't care. Says man who cares. Let's do what is always best and steal. I am so pro stealing. What is this? This is the Mega Galade fight? I made... Oh, sure. Sure. You're hitting the I'm not owned. You're really hitting the I'm not owned. I'm not owned. Okay. Where's the fight? Oh, this is the fight I'm looking for. All right. Torterra? Nah, I'd never do anything like that. I assume we're going to do something similar. I didn't realize it sends that over on YouTube, too. Okay, whatever. Is this going to bait, like, guaranteed flamethrower from Zoroark? Okay, get on with it. Blastoids. Guaranteed Ice Beam. Running this game up. You're doing Run and Bond. Godspeed. Godspeed, King. So close. Skeptical Tile is too fast. Is there anyone with just like... I don't think anyone's going to have an absurd amount of damage to do. Like, do we have anyone besides Skept who just outspeeds one-shots this? I don't think anyone has the gas in the tank. And you can't do that because of stamina. I think, like, literally that's our only option, right? Does this have high special defense? Kind of like a Latino's Draco would be my only... Nah, that doesn't even get close. Because I just don't love... Okay, well, what's the specs bait? What do we bait with specs? Slow dead to Gyro Ball. We could be always fast dead to Flamethrower. I mean, we basically get the same shit as we would with... well, no, we could go... Wait, what is normal Galade bait? No, it's outsped dead. Oh, wait, this is double stacking. But it seems like specs and pre-damage get us to the same place. Is that what you want the Overtail command to be, or... I do love that pasta. Totally just a pasta. Bet. I got you. Okay. So I guess we'd go with this. Why did I stop? Did I just stop doing that because I was lazy and I didn't want to do math? I think I just stopped doing that because I was lazy and I didn't want to do math. One of the main. Long time. Did you say it was a year or 2 years recently, Overdale, that you've been watching for? That's crazy. Boom, 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 boom. 2 years. That's absurd. It doesn't feel like I've been streaming for 2 years. Sounds like there's just a car accident outside. That's fun. We're gonna go like pre-poison Pult. Who we just needed like Life Orb to pick this up. Ba 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 da 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 da. Okay. Yeah, it'd be slow dead to Gyro Ball. Yeah, we just have to make sure, like, just in time for fasting once again. Mashallah, the fasting will be fine. Or, no, inshallah, the fasting will be fine. Mashallah is what I will say after the fasting is completed. But this would be any sort of like setup moves plus this. Starts on the 18th. Oh, yeah, so you still got a while. Okay, how do we deal with these things and... Or we just say, fuck it, we're gonna have status up for the rest of the fight. Or... Okay, what is... Iron Barbs is for making contact. We don't like that, right? Ouch. I mean, Torkoal doesn't take jack from this. What's the Aka Berry go? Yip yip, is that fire? It is. Gotta go fast. I think Torkoal, like, can win this in a guaranteed way. It's like Heat Wave, Rapid Spin. Yeah, this goes like Heat Wave, Rapid Spin, Heat Wave. Gotta go. What would Muslim Shadow say, though? Okay, but and then this guy would probably, yeah, Fast Scald. Yeah, that would be... I mean, we could probably be dead to multiple things. I guess as long as we're, like, not dead to Ice Beam, there's probably a good swap here. Scald Earthquake. The Stoids? I mean, this guy's good against Stoids, but they would be pre-damage. Oh, no. Like cheese curds? I know what you mean. Can we make this an all eject? Could we make this guy an all-American reject? Yeah, I think as long as Torkoal's dead to something, we could eject on that, go back into Skeptical Tile, pick up the KO with... I guess we could do Leaf Storm. What are we going to be baiting in from this point? Is that full random move? I believe that would be full random move Bravery, which seems bad as well. The question would be, is there anyone else who owns Blastoids? Chaos Control. You mean the Chaos Emeralds? Chaos Control. Well, if we can get Gallade to always click CC, Pult just wins this, as they are ought to do. So that can resolve that. I think this Bravery might be... Wait, we can't eject on that. There's too many moves that hurts this guy. I mean, if we get to the point where we do this, and then we just hard sack here, like hard sack, we win with a Life Orb Pult. Well, I assume with the damage we'd be fine. Yeah, but we just go, yeah, because we just go Phantom Force, Phantom Force. That is 4 turns of pre-poison though. Because we'd have to be pre-poisoned for this Scald here, or this Flamethrower here. Bait down the last 3? Let's see. Absol's not fast enough. Yeah, Absol's just... well, I mean... Oh, Sucker Punch. Buh. You have sucker, comma, sucker. I'm a sucker because I'm bad. They don't do enough damage. Now that's the problem. Oh, wait, they're faster than this. Never mind. Yeah, so they'd be able to... Well, no, they can't break the sash. Sash is the problem. Yeah. Absol is not Absol is not your hero. Damn. Could we eject there? I guess so. Eject into Pult, kill with D-darts. In that scenario, what's Pult baiting in? Actually, who does... I guess Pult brings in this guy next. Damn, if Pult still had Flamethrower, this would go hard as hell. Yeah, couldn't we do that? What if we go this? We know it's going to be Flamethrower, Scald, or Hyper Voice. We eject... Actually, I don't know if we can safely eject on that. Maybe with Assault Vest we could. We like safely eject on that. Pult comes in. They pick up the KO with D-darts. They would bait in... Probably more likely spikes from this point. We have Torkoal do this whole 1v1 hullabaloo. Then in this line, so Sept kills Mudsdale, Pult, Goalie. Okay, I have enough for Pokemon Jazz of the day. Now it's time for Sanic. We're going to eject Goalie on Hisuian Zoroark. Goes into Pult. Pult picks up the KO. Then Torkoal will do their little liaison with Ferrothorn. Bringing in Mr. Blast. Well... And this would have to be Assault Vest. If we were doing that eject, right? Is that true? Mineral Flamethrower is 84. So... $84 plus 133. Max roll crit is... Yeah, no. We'd have to do like Assault Vest or something. Or, I mean, this could also be a sack here. Sakigake. Sack that. Kill with darts. Baits in Ferrothorn. We win this 1v1. Then eventually we are baiting in a variety of damaging moves. Which, I mean, if we sack earlier and this guy has a choice... What are we giving you, Life Orb? What do we need to do the damage we need to do? Band does it. Lorb does it. Yeah. Yeah, Life Orb could just do that. So we could have two... We could go Choice Specs, which I think makes this line even better. I mean, if we can do the Assault Vest eject, maybe there is a line where we save... Where we don't even have to sack anyone. Because we could Specs... Kill this guy with Leaf Storm... and we could be always dead to Flamethrower. Not that... Well, that makes this eject... We're able to do that eject without a Assault Vest, right? Damn, if only we can make it always Hyper Voice. Well, maybe instead of sacking him on, we could go into someone who takes Flamethrower and then always baits Hyper Voice. Right? Like someone who takes Flamethrower and then doesn't give a shit. Or baits Grass Knot. That might be a little bit easier. Anyone who, like, gets fucking murked by Hyper Voice? I guess it's less getting murked by Hyper Voice and it's more... Yeah, we could go, like, D-Knight. Is there a fear of Nasty Plot? I don't think so. Well, even if it does, it wouldn't matter. We come in here for free, kill with darts, go into this guy. Torkoal wins the slow 1v1. Then they would be dead to Scald, Earthquake, Ice Beam. As long as they weren't dead to Ice Beam, we can go into Skeptical Tile, pick up the KO with Leaf Storm. So in this line, Mudstyle's dead, Ferrothorn's dead, Blessards is dead, this guy's dead. So this would be like random move Bravery. Which we can eject on, right? This would have to just be a sack. This thing is a monster and a half. I don't think there's anyone who just like owns this guy, right? What's a big boy do? Dark Food just chains. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, this could just be a sack into this Bravery, and then Pult cleans off the back too. I mean, that's a win. One sack win. Maybe there's a cleaner line where we don't have to sack anybody. Well, yeah, maybe there is a line. I just don't know how the hell we get Pult back in. Can you... These are all special decks, right? Yeah, maybe this would be... We would need to find someone who... baits takes all the moves and then baits exclusively Heatwave. I think the problem is... There's agility, right? Yeah, because I guess we could get a Psychic bait. Or, no, I mean, if we don't have to sack if we can get someone who takes everything and then baits Psychic. Could, like, Assault Vest Dreadnought do this? Because it wouldn't matter if we can... Because we... We would matter if it agilities. We just... could we maybe pre-damage to be dead to... Would Heatwave matter? No, it'd have to be exclusively Psychic. Who's our Shell Armor boys? Maybe we can do it for the Citrus, right? But it needs to be exactly only Psychic. Oh, and no, but it won't, it would never agility if it's already faster than the mon in front of it. Right? So maybe we can do a 0 sack line where Assault Vest Dreadnought comes in on random move from Bravery. Yeah, it's going to come in on random move from Bravery. Always bait Psychic. Go into Absol on the Psychic. Mega Evolve, pick up the KO with Knockoff. Oh, and it's Sheer Force. Not that that matters for second effect. Then this would bait in Mega Gallade. We'd always be at full health. They'd always see a KO with CC. So on the CC, we'd swap into Dragapult. Okay, that I think is a 0 sack line. Did we? Okay, let's not count our chickens before they hatch. We might have cooked up a 20-minute line. Holy shit. Okay, let's check our shit. I think maybe I'd go like Orin on Torkoal. Okay. Let's run this from the top. So, lead the fight. Turn 1. Skep. Storms. Leafs. Mudstale. Okay. Sep's gonna kill that. Bop. KOs them. They go down to -2. We want to be pre-damage to 204. Bates Blast. So we'd swap to D-Knight on Flame. D-Knight, we'll go with like a Lumberry. Swap the D-Knight on the Flame, and then this is like possible Nasty Plot. But we don't care. Yeah, 40% the Nasty Plot. So it's, yeah, either we don't take any damage or we don't take any damage. Cool. D-Knight on Flame. Swap to Pulse on Voice/Plot. And then KO with Darts. Bolt goes to 90%. Okay. Then Pult's going to show outspeed out damage to Blastoids. Outspeed gets out damaged by Ferrothorn. Outspeed Oko against Bravery. Outspeed Oko against Base Gallade. So this would be, we go in bait order. We go Ferrothorn. Pharaoh comes in. Swap to Torque. Swap the Torkoal. Long Battle. KO. Yeah, what do we want to do? It's going to be Heat Wave. Heat Wave. Spin. Heat Wave for KO. Yeah. Make sure. Actually, I should do this. Heat Wave spin for KO. Make sure we're always dead to blast. So no Shell Smash. Okay. Then swap to Skept again. Biggest damage they could do. So no Shell Smash. Dead to Blast, but not dead to Ice Beam. Yeah, that's the biggest problem here. Is like as long as we're not dead to Ice Beam, and even if we are, I guess we get punished by like exactly crit Ice Beam or Ice Beam Freeze. Then we'd have to figure out something in real time. That'd actually just be like horrendous. Then we'd go back in the Torkoal and boom. Easy peasy. Yeah, I don't think there's any way where that plays out where we would be fucked. Because with the Rapid Spin, that'll probably knock us. With the Rapid Spin making the contact with Iron Barbs, that'll probably knock us like low enough. And we could always like spin again, right? If they just refuse to damage us. We just spin again, we take the damage, and we're dead to Blastoids. Yeah. Go to Skeptical Tile on the Blastoids. They get burned, it doesn't matter. They get Earthquaked, it doesn't matter. Because we're only pre-damaging the 204. So we come in, KO with either Energy Ball or Leaf Storm. So this is set for that, Torque for that. This is D-Knight / Pult. Blastoids is going to be Skept again. Bravery. Okay, so now here's where we have to make sure we've got the right math. Dread. Assault Vest. Dreadnought, Assault Vest. And the beautiful thing is, like, if something ends up, I don't know if we used Dreadnought in a fight before this, but if something ends up weird with them, we could just sack in this spot. Because Pult can just clean out the back two here. Okay, so I guess a psychic drop just fucks us here, though. Yeah, maybe. I think it might just be safe for the Saxon one here. I wonder if there's is there a Pokemon we would consider sacking that we could bring here? Because I imagine Dreadnought is something we would use later. Because it's like a very specific Pokemon we'd need here, right? Problem with this is they could click agility. Is that true? Well, no, if they get dropped here, yeah. No, I think this should for safety's sake, just be a sack. Yeah. We can maybe redo this. I'm just gonna do this, yeah. So I'll have to say Bravery comes in. Sack, Mon, Chain to Whiff, Pull to win. Okay, let's look at this. This fight has a free slot left, so there's possibly a way to win without a sack, but it requires a super safe swap. Yeah, this is one where I think there is a line, maybe with some amount of risk, that is sackless. I mean, literally this line with Dreadnought, but Dreadnought, like, Psychic Drop is a problem. I wonder if Citrus maybe covers that? No, but if it's Psychic, if it's the drop, I think, yeah, Psychic Drop, it completely fucks the ability for that to... Oh, but it's Sheer Force! Wait. Pause, champ. I said it didn't matter before. And it actually matters here, though. Never mind. Because this would be... Okay, so... And it's never going to agility because we're already slower than it. I think this actually just... We need to do no math. It just happens. Yeah. Yeah, it just always happens to be Psychic. Okay, wait. No, that just works. Never mind. Cool. Swap to Dread. We're so back. Dread. Assault Vest. And that's as good because, like, Dread, obviously we wouldn't be happy to sack Dread, but there's a line where we're just chilling. I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon, there's a lot of wiggle room in this fight. Would this ever be agility into this? It's got to take slow kill over agility. Can't imagine a world where it wouldn't go slow kill over agility. Yeah. Thank God for Sheer Force. Drop the Dread on random move. Swap the Dread on random move. Swap to Absol on Psychic. And then... This is Absol, no changes. Yeah, those stats look right. KO with knockoff. Bait in Gallade. Swap to Pult on CC. Win. Cool. Holy moly. That's another fight down. I think we're finally reaching the reflection point. We can actually get things done. That's about a fight and a half hour. Holy moly. 4 fights left. I can almost look at all the fights on one screen at once. I do fear we have saved some tough ones for last. Let's see what else we want to poke around at. Have we looked at Harvey Specter before? Starmie's the problem for this fight. Probably need a sack for them. Okay, we have. Have we looked at Edgar before? Mence cleans up the back two with Sharp Beak. Okay. Samuel, we have no notes down. And then Darren. We have some notes down. Oh, that was the one where Haunch can chain 3. But it gets weird. Okay, let's just start at the top. It makes the most sense. The Lilliganth usually requires a sack. Yeah. How much openness do we have for sacks? How many do we have baked in? Did I not save my line for Quincy? Well, that sucks. Felix. Oh, I guess I technically didn't cook this line either. Yeah. This one is super dependent on if we boost B's nature. No sack needed for that, for the double battle. Samuel, we haven't cooked up. No sack planned for Shannon. This is the one we just cooked. Let's get rid of this note because that actually just works. 10. No sack required. Have we baked in? Well, we have 2 baked in for Vito. Yeah. But I think we've probably saved all the fights we want to sack in. Yeah, okay, so we only have 2 planned sacks, I believe. Yeah. Hariyama and Blastoids are both planned sacks on Vito. Oh, that's why Quincy. If we do have the line saved for Quincy. It's just that it's saved as Markdown. Okay, we still do have that. We just added crazy formatting to it. Okay. Well, I've done all the hard work for today. We did 1 fight. Quitting time. Scully Bully. That's the Slurpuff fight. There's Scully Bully. Exciting. Okay, can we steal lines? Has this video just been playing in the background? There's the Slurpuff fight. I think it's probably the one before this. Little inspiration honestly goes a long way, bro. Something to just start pushing in the right direction. Oh, it is this fight. Okay. Ah, yeah, so Pokemon we don't have. Oh, yeah, this makes sense, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, they lead with this. Peachette leads with Aerodactyl. We just don't have the ability. Any other... Well, actually, I always do this. I watch like 3 seconds of it, and then I'm like, there's probably something else I could learn. And I don't go through. What's this? Stone Edge Scale Shot, maybe? Rocks. Draco for the KO. Why B? CC for the drop. Probably kill with U-turn after. Oh, Leech Life. Okay. Leech Life picks it up as the CC drop. U-turn to get some chip in. Waterfall? Static doesn't matter. Volt switch for a KO on that guy. Pivot back in. Okay, maybe we could just live with rocks. Is that like a guaranteed flamethrower? Default on the flamethrower. Love to see it. How do you take so much? Oh, that was from the U-turn. Probably a flip turn here. No, okay. Oh, the chains too. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, so I think it is the puzzle of this fight looks to be this Blaziken in the back. Baiting in so you can kill this guy with that. I am interested in these flip shenanigans. We don't have the goated B. So we're not going to do nearly as much damage as they're doing, however. So Pulp can lead this. Lopunny's too slow after turn 2. Scarf D-Knight could lead this. Scarf Ments could lead this. That's probably it. All right, Pult Life Orb. What do you got coming down next? That's Outspeed Oko. Okay, now this fight is coming back to me. Yeah. Huh. That is just Life Orb Central, huh? How'd this guy get 3 items? It's not allowed. He shouldn't have 2 Life Orbs and an Assault Vest. Cheating. Okay, we could be always dead to Throat Chop. I mean, bait-wise, we could be dead to Throat Chop. With the Life Orb chip, we'd just be dead to it, right? We're gonna go, like, Monkey on this? Yeah. But baiting CC, obviously, is nice, right? If CC's the only move they can come in. Can they kill with the drop? I don't think we have enough gas. Nah. We nature change. Nah, we still don't have enough gas. Oh, well, after Life Orb. Actually, no, we still don't have enough gas. Damn, yeah, how did they get that down? Oh, no, he killed it with Leech Life, that's why. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, who does an absurd amount of damage to these two? I mean, our Barraskewda is go to Beyond Belief. Guess they could be banned, right? Yeah, the only way Barry is chaining. Someone does like 50 on a flip. B of the ability. Can those two do that together? That's 174 plus. This is, oh, that's neutral nature. 152. think they just barely get there. Yeah. Can we somehow manufacture this fight backwards? Need to come in on like Sludge Bomb or Knockoff. Everyone else would need to be dead. You need specs for this? You do. I mean, you're our best option, especially if you can come in on Waterfall. Yeah. I mean, a flipping core like this is really nice. You can work that in backwards. Does Bisho fast kill into Baby Blaziken? They do not. But that, I imagine from like the amount of chip they would have at this point, they'd have to show Slow Dead. Because then otherwise they show Slow Dead to this and then we're in trouble. Maybe we could use that to bait and flip that. I do like Electrode Flip for this, though. Okay. And them being able to break this with Life Orb is nice. Okay, so Life Orb that brings in Throat Chop Tauros. Throat Chop Tauros, we're fine. We pick up the KO with CC. Is this just like random move? Garchomp. I think it is just random move Garchomp. Which I don't think anybody loves. Anyone else who mercs Tauros? Do we still have a choice item on the field? I mean, if we use these two, no. Could we eject on that? Bow, 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 bow. Where are you? We could. We eject on that. We go into Scuda at full health. But I guess if we are attacking here, this means we can't do the whatchamacallit shenanigans later. Pre-freeze. And they're slow to the random move, so we kind of end up in the same place, right? Unless someone fast KOs them, which is not true. Yeah, we just end up in the same scenario. Anyone else want to take Tauros for a ride? Mega Lopunny just barely misses it. Damn, if only they gave them an actual fighting type move. Crazy to consider. Namorous doesn't get there, plus they need the Scarf to be faster. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. And okay, we go Ape, we click CC, we're baiting random move from Garchomp, we sack a random Pokemon, then with the momentum we get back, we go into Polt, we kill with darts. Polt's next bait is... We could pre-damage to be bet that knockoff there. But no, that's not great because then we want... Yeah, that doesn't fan out really well. Anyone else who can kill... I mean, this would be our squad, right? Yeah, so becomes the problem. I see why this one became an issue. Killing Garchomp safely is a problem, and not like all of our choice items already get zooped up. Yeah, it really is just Scuda is the answer for this guy. There's not really a much better Mon that we're looking to see. No one else outspeeds them naturally and outcoast them. And we need choice items too. I mean, I guess we could also take this slow, right? The only problem is heat wave burn, right? It'd have to be like spin, spin, spin. How many spins is that? Is that 5 spins? It's 6 spins? It would have to be spin, 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 spin. Oh, we'd never be faster, though. Yeah, the problem is heat wave burn. Any other spinners? Delmice does decently here. Plus, did you hit this guy with like an ice beam and then... Wonder if water spout plus infestation, like if that always picks it up. Slash, what would this beta next? This would be like water spout. We take max roll from infestation, 276 minus 15, 261. I mean, it's almost certain to click spikes or toxic spikes turn 1. And we could never kill it because of the sash. Okay, then where would this get us? What does Blastoise see out there? Power Whip. This is outspeed. We outdamage. If we started the fight always low enough to, well, then the question is, do we still pick up the range? Can we guarantee bait just... that's such a tricky range, right? And we don't know if what's the likelihood of this clicking infestation, right? I think it's on turn 1 very, very minimal. Yeah. So this is usually like spikes, toxic spikes. Is there a world where we get out of here without... I mean, there is a world where they just never click infestation. Does the damage... How's infestation work? Does the damage stick around if they die? The effect ends if either the user or the target leads the field. Okay. Yes, so if I'm pre-damaged to 1/8, is this a number that we can work with? I mean, we don't have an item on this Blastoids. Okay, so say we put ourselves perfectly pre-damaged to be able to kill this guy. We already cooked one today, so 4 fights left. Ooh, then I don't think Water Spout plus Ice Beam picks it up if we're pre-damaged by that little bit. We are, but this is a fight that's before Veto. Veto's the last fight in the Elite Four. I mean, Victory Road. Yeah. This is fight 7 of 15. Yeah, the only 2 plant sacks we have in our entire, like, specific mons we have, we have plant sacked are Blastoids and Hariyama on Veto. Everything else we just looked through actually a moment ago. We don't have any plant sacks yet of anyone else. Even, like, we're going to sack a nondescript Pokemon here. Why's it got to be Water Spout, bro? Why's Water Spout got to be the move? Because we start the fight at full. We start the fight at full, it's going to be... Tauros? Yeah, I'm thinking... In my mind, I would love to have Victory Road done. Well, I mean, say we spend the next couple of days cooking. The only thing preventing us, honestly, from doing the first fight is spending a scale on Absol for Protect. But I don't hate just ripping that, you know? Like, I don't think it would be unreasonable to just rip that. I think it's very, 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 very likely we bring Absol. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason we haven't continued on doing fights in order. Stupid future sight. Yeah. But Absol's such a common bring. My only hesitation with Absol is that B is probably going to be a mon we want to bring. And it's just going to be a question of, yeah. Basically none. Yeah. Yeah. Basically none, because especially we have our final encounter in Victory Road that could change some shit. We do, I think, have a safe, the only one we really looked at, we have a safe Glacia singles line, but that is only if we bring Mega B and change their nature to be attack boosting. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Or we have at least a really good line with that. Yeah. Yeah, but like we have a great lead. We have a great beginning to this fight with Candied Fu and Mega B. Someone was saying the other day it's like Absol and Primarina are kind of incongruent, though. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't look like Absol and... Oh, there's an Absol and Prim. There's an Absol and Prim. Absol, Prim, Sept, Latios. I mean, this is, yeah, basically... us plus Weavile. Like, we could literally copy this one for one, right? If, what do they do for their Glacia? Oh, they only have their champion in here? Damn. I would love to see their Glacia. Yeah, I feel like seeing champion doesn't help at all. You don't really learn much from that. Ugh. That Trico. Trico Bico. Yeah, Skeptical Tile. Yeah, I know Skeptical Tile is really good. Just full stop. I mean, yeah. What does Sep really do? So I know Sep's really good on the champion. It's a lot of Goldipog. Oh, they got Evergrande. Oh, that makes sense. Goldipog is good. Goldipog's shown up to a lot of these. Does well on Wallace. But we already have like a really good Sydney doubles, don't we? With either Primarina or Absol. Like, or I'm confusing that with the different doubles. No, yeah, we already do have a really good Sydney doubles. Like, Sydney doubles, from my understanding from our box, is not a problem. I haven't looked at all at Phoebe. Or anyone else, really. Leave all your Sydney doubles is free. What else would we bring instead, though, of Sceptile? Like, those flex slots are, like, B. So I'm like, at least for Absol, I feel like that one, we just don't have a better type. People have done it Darkless, though, right? But then also we could get the Weavile and then... That's why I'm hesitant to cook up, because, like, that is our Victory Road encounter, which, unfortunately, is at the very fucking end of Victory Road. With Pult, you can do Darkless. Yeah. The very fucking end of Victory Road, we have a 20% chance to get a Weavile that would completely change what we would be doing Plan 4-wise, Elite 4. Yeah. Our steak is too buttery. Oh, Lantern's just hanging out. Even though this is an insane Lantern, by the way. But... not for here. Yeah. Yeah. I don't, like, love either of these, though. I think the annoying thing about, like, this is 3 scales right here, no matter what we bring. This is 3 scales. This is... at least a scale for Protect and a scale for Speed, I think we do. How many fights to Ice Room? I think it's the Snorlax fight, so I think it's like 6. It's like basically we're already at the end. Yeah, Spectre. Spectre's 11. And we are on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8 fights. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, here's 3 scales here. 2 scales here. I think we're probably good on our dragons, though. And Fu, I think, is pretty good as well. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we need to change here. So, what's our floating budget? We'll say maybe there's one that I'm missing among these that we need. We have 6, so we've like a floating budget of 4. But that means if we bring Beedrill, that's our entire budget right there. Because we need to change Nature Top attack. Doubles last move T-Punch. Okay. Yeah, I can throw that just as a reminder. Where is it? Too many fucking documents open. if doubles foo last move is T-punch. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like I don't know, man. Yeah. It just really, we won't know. I can't really plan my Elite Four until I have my Victory Road, because I want to plan as optimal of a Victory Road as an Elite Four as possible. Until we know if we get Weavile or not, we don't really know what's our best option. I imagine there's a line for whatever the first fight is that we can cook up without scale. I mean, but I was going to say I don't see a world where Absol doesn't come, but I mean, the 20% chance we hit a Weavile, that's the world where Absol doesn't come, and then maybe we're hurting for that scale. How many, like, Reckless Abandon sackable Pokemon do we have? Like, I see these Pokemon probably having next to zero value on the additional fights. I think we actually use Bruxus for something. Yeah. But that's the thing too, like, even if it's a 4-scale investment Weavile, like, I guess if it's like a 6-scale goat, then we would maybe do it, yeah. Yeah, like, I think at least this whole bottom of the box, yeah. Maybe even this whole bottom of the box, I think there's, like, people who do what they do better, or just, like, we don't really need them. Maybe even Lantern could be included down here too. Yeah. Because that's what I need to... Yeah, it's crazy that we just have such good fairies. Like Ribombee is... It's also crazy... everyone says how good Enamorus is for this last section. Because of this downspeed nature, we can't use it for fucking shit. Enamorus isn't planning to come to a single fight. It sucks. I'm very disappointed in Enamorus. Togekiss is better anyway, based. Yay. Worst Pokemon with the better nature. Yeah. Yeah, but it's tough. Yeah. I just knew it was conventional wisdom to always take Enamorus. Like, that someone was saying that, like, even if you don't bring to Elite Four, it's really good for helping for the last portion of the game, which evidently was not true. I guess we just kind of get fucked by the nature. Yeah, but I mean, nothing we can do about it now. Yeah. We have a lot of sacks. Yeah, I want to see if we can find a line for Quincy that... Oh, why does this look like shit? Looks like shit in Markdown. Do we have a line for Quincy where we can just sack somebody and just run that fight? Well, I guess I should probably cook all the other fights first, though. Let me get back to showing the screen. But the problem is the thing that we needed to protect for against Quincy was because of Future Sight. Future Sight is the fucking problem. Hello, Moon Man. How dare you slander me? Yeah. Now that we've been cooking fights for 400 days, I would love to actually do a fight. Get my feet back in there. Okay, Fu, KOs, Baits, and Slowking. Fu with Mystic Water. Baits and Slowking. Slowking sees Slow Kill with Future Sight. Well, couldn't we just... We could just attack again, right? And kill a turn. What? What the fuck goes on in black bat chest? Oh yeah, I guess there's that too, right? Where it's like, we know it's Future Sight coming in. Well, Future Sight will miss us. Because it would be... We pick up the KO. Okay, when would we be... When does Future Sight happen? So we pick up the KO. Turn 1 at Future Sights. Which would be the turn we swap the Pult. Turn 2, we'd Phantom Force. But Future Sight hits on that 3rd turn, right? Stall turn, switch, then Phantom. Yeah. But... Would we have to... We'd have to pre-burn to cover Scald, though, right? Or we'd have to pre-status, yeah, pre-burn the cover Scald. Yeah, it's annoying that Scald is the move we bait. Hey, here's a question. How does Future Sight work with Emergency Exit? No, let's not find out. To eject you like normal. That'd be some crazy shit if we could pull that off. Okay. Was there anyone else who killed Carbink? I doubt, right? Yeah, this just makes the most sense. Go back to that? So you're saying we go like... We stall a turn. Wait, would... I bet you, like, move plus first impression would probably kill, right? Like, we click Searching Strikes before we swap. They click Future Sight. We swap here with, like... This is with Assault Vest, though. Yeah. I think we'd probably have to go something like Assault Vest, right? Especially if we're like pre-statusing. We pre-poison. Eject on the kill with first and... Yeah. Kill with first impression. Eject on the Future Sight. Then... What else do we have going on in this? That'd be... If this works, this line is absurd. There's the... I see the short already. Do you know how Future Sight works? Can we... I bet you we can Okie Doke someone with Mega Absol. Or we just Doke them. Oh, no, we own Kokomo. Kokomo doesn't fucking know shit. Boom, 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 boom. But maybe there's something better we can do. What do you mean every time? Oh, and I'm like, and this is what we have to do in this fight. What do you hate about? I gotta make my bread. You don't hate on a farmer for tilling the streets. You see them as two separate people. Saves Untitled the YouTuber and Saves Untitled the streamer are two separate people. Wait, actually this wouldn't bring in because they would see fast kill. That would actually not work because, I mean, this wouldn't bring in Beedrill. Okay, so say we did this, right? Absol comes in, Absol's like, oh my god, hello. This would also be good, like, say there's some weird fuck situation where we, like... Yeah, it's a Moodman classic. Where we, like, eject early and we need to get hit by the future sight. But Baby Absol shows... Outspeed Oko on Trevor. Slow dead to Muck, but fast dead to Kokomo. So Kokomo would come in, we'd Mega Evolve, we'd kill with Play Rough. Then with Mega Baits, we're showing Outspeed Oko. This isn't true. Yeah. Give me back the item. It matters. We're showing Outspeed Oko. Slow dead based on baits. We'd want to be pre-damaged to always be slow dead. Okay. Who kills this guy? We had Choice Scarf Latinos, chaining 2 in the back. Yeah, wait, who's killing Muck? I didn't write down who was killing Muck. Who kills Muck the fuck? Swap to SL protect for future say when Muck comes in seeing slow KO. Did I just have this line cooked wrong? Oh, well, yeah, if we Mega Evolve. Wait, no, I think I just had this line cooked wrong. Wait, no. Gay digital cardboard. What makes digital cardboard gay? Oh wait, no, that we were swapping the Luna here. Luna with a gunk shot. Oh, yeah, that's what we were doing. This is Choice Scarf Ursa Luna. My bad, bro. I wasn't familiar with your game. But we were using a Soul Fest here. Yeah. Is there no one else we can deal with this? The point of the suburbs and 4-character canonically lesbian. Damn. I can't believe the woke got to Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. Curses. How are we killing the bee? There's like Choice Scarf. There's Choice Scarf Latinos, but how is Choice Scarf Latinos getting in? The workers got to it. The wokers. The wokers seizing the means of production. This is Luna that was pre-damaged. They're going to take the gunk shot. Then they're going to be... Bacon, Kokomo. Well, Kokomo's not getting... Who does Ursa Luna beta in now that guy's gone? It's probably B, right? Outspeed, but die. Well, this would just be... This would be Hornleech. Would this ever be sub? Lisa's very... Based. Wait, that was under leveled too. Will they sub if they're outspeed Oko 2ing? She leech on my horn? Mm-hmm. Till you what, Mooman? We still have to check the math on this eject shenanigans. Plus, we're out of choice items. Till I solar beam. Yes, sir. Ding. Loud ding noise. Okay, they could still sub or leech seed here. Maybe there's someone else who can do something better here. I mean, Gunk Shot's not a great swap. Based on our lack of good steel types in our box. I would absolutely never do a drinking stream. What's the lore drop for today? Do I have anyone else who one-shots Muck? Bruxish. Probably Latinos? Latinos doesn't get there. Fucking Bruxish, bro. Yeah, Ron and Bun's a bad game. I would never stream that. Dog. I guess this could be like Tuggy, baiting always Fire Punch. Then we go like Lumberry, Bruxish. Ooh. First in my last game, just I woke up there screaming and taking. Jesus Christ. That's a long fucking day, bro. I hope you're good. Jesus. That's a whole hullabaloo and a half. Infiltrator. This is like the one fight where Infiltrator would be good, I guess. Gonna be more, damn. Well, seems like the open relationship thing is getting messy. Which, I mean, that is the problem. It seems with those kind of things is it requires a lot of emotional regulation and intelligence. I mean, if we could bait always Fire Punch, that doesn't really like super help us though. I mean, like Specs Latino. What's still alive in this line? Let me kick this down the road. Just won't go much. I mean, there's also that too, where it's like, always those things seem like a recipe for someone getting hurt. It just always seems like you need to have like two people who are beyond emotionally secure with their partner and in general. Like, it seems just for like 99.9999% of the population, it is an incredibly emotionally tumultuous thing to do to yourself and has minor upside for major downside. Not to be like, yeah, but people don't have the right to do whatever they want. Like, yeah, like if you think you can handle it and you'll have fun, go ahead. Yeah. But take the glasses off for the therapy. But like, you kind of got to know what you're signing up for. And it seems like, Moo Man, you are chill. You are secure with the person you are and what's going on. But it seems like it was not for them. What was the thing before I start cooking up the fun line? Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a whole lot of work too. There's no other, like, dark type or... We can't kill this with Baby Absol. That would be the super sneaky ticket. Nah. Damn. If Absol was a little more juiced, we're actually... Oh, wait. Can we? Oh, that sucks, bro. If it was 31? Okay, it wouldn't matter. I mean, we could take the... We almost always KO. Yeah. Yeah, again, it's like it requires an immense level of emotional regulation to... Oh, wait, why don't I just do this? Am I fucking stupid? Am I dumb? Oh, wait, well, we can't use both Mega Evolutions in one fight. I was like, we just use we just Mega Beedrill U-turn into Mega Absol. Duh. Bruv. I mean, I guess we could still do this, right? Where it's like, well, no, that doesn't work. Because we go here. We'd swap on turn 1. We'd U-turn to pick up the KO. Or could we like Leech Life then U-turn? Because it would be... Because it would hit on that third turn. So what does Beedrill... What does Big B bait? 100% that B. Big B is dead to D-Claw? Can Absol take a D-Claw? No. Future Sight is going to just do Mondo damage. Yeah, if we just had a better dark type, this would be big chillin'. Yeah, maybe just do the Pult thing. Strikes. Bait this. Click strikes, then we're baiting. Does Dragon Tail swap? Dragon Tails. Yeah. That's a crazy combo. Future Sight Dragon Tail is criminal. Pre-statusing is real fucking annoying though. Because they are so awesome. What is Gary? Badger, mushroom? Okay, what's the deal with the Mega Gyarados fight? Because I think we're going to have to do that. Why? That also doesn't seem very fun at all, Moon Man. This fact isn't very fun. Where are... Let's learn about Mega Gyarados. Did I spell Gyarados wrong? Still got results. I think I did. Yeah. Yeah, odd. Mega Gyarados is now a joke. Okay, where is this fight? 133. Let's go investigate. I think Kirito was saying the other day that... I dropped my controller. Kirito was saying the other day that this fight can be done as 2 singles, and if that's the case, I think this fight looks insanely easy because we're already a level cap up on it. Might as well be good to knock this out. Also, to let me play the game. 133? Somewhere over here. Connor and Molly. We're back here investigating 133. What's up? Wait, I don't want to fish? I don't want to fish at all. Okay, why did I do that? Okay, rappel wasn't up. I don't know. I'd assume... no, I guess you can. It's not this guy. Okay, it's not this guy. Do we still have the map from the other day? They aren't very good. Fair enough. Yeah, I imagine it's not worth the hassle. I gotta start loading my shit up. There we go. Rappel. I hate these sections, bro. I hate optional trainers, and I hate pathways I don't know how to get through. We did this one? This is the one that's scary? Or that's the one that's not scary? I don't know. Expert Molly and Expert Kana. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I assume you need... Is Whalelord rare in this game? I would guess so. I feel like I've never seen a Whalelord in my entire life. Thank you for the follow, Moon Man. Okay, this is the fight we were scared of. This is the Stardust. Yeah, where is this fight? We're doing all this and then I'm going to have trouble finding it again, right? Okay, there's 134, so that's like out of it. Because it's on 133 if I have this correct. We are deep in enemy territory. Oh, well I need that, so that's a scale in case we fuck this up. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know where. Well, we've made it out. I think that's the first time we've successfully made it through without dying. Every art scale. I should probably mark that on my list so I don't come back here and am acting like what the hell happened. Can I find... If I just Google Mega Gyarados fight Run and Bun? Yeah, there's no fucking way I'm gonna find this. Okay. Let's mark that off on our list. It's nice to actually play the game. Long Island in middle of the route. Cool. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay, so bottom of the sea current, like at the very beginning. Yeah, at the start. So do we have to fight that fisherman who's down there? I assume so. Ronald, yeah, fucking Ronald. Piece of shit, Ronald. Okay. Okay, let's intentionally walk into Ronald, see what his team is, and then just cook up the easiest plan of our life. Frostlass. Okay. I'm sick and tired of optional trainers. I'm sick of it. The duality between wanting to avoid every fight and wanting to get the shit we want. Ronald, where are you? Is he not in the calc? Ugh. That's so fucking stupid, bro. Makes you want to do it even less. Okay. That's a I will do that off stream. And by that I mean I will roll up with Urshifu and click Surging Strike 6 times. That's so dumb, bro. Optional fights are a crime against humanity. Because we're not doing that today. Okay. So anything else I really want to do? I feel like that kind of killed my momentum. I mean, if there's more things I gotta go pick up. 1 tile east of Cool Train, 127 underwater. I guess we can go look for heart scales while we just kind of walk out the week. I guess that's true. Give me one moment. I want Scarf or Band? Probably Scarf. Just for shits and giggles, let's test this. Actually, I might even not need... Okay, I'm gonna... There's no Pokemon embossing, say. One moment, please. One moment, please. Ouch. I was never worried. Okay, we beat him. Nobody saw nothing. I mean, I didn't lose anything, but swapped into Latios at first impression. Not my smartest move, but there needed to be no record. Okay. I fucking hate optionals so much. I hate optionals so much. How do I continually do it? How do I do it? I somehow find a way to hit every optional. See, the thing, God, I hate the optional so much, man. It's just such a waste of time. Like, I'm down to prep for a ludicrous amount of fights. Because this, I'm just trying to find out where the shit is, you know? I'm assuming I went the wrong path. Is there anything... We're on like 133. Is there a scale down here that's hidden? Second island in the southern area of the route. I don't think this is what we're looking for here. Yeah. Hey, you can say a lot of things about me, but I never lost to Ronald. I did not lose to Ronald. Oh, is that the Reggie Cavern? What the hell is that? I guess I'm never getting that. Okay, well, we've been through it fucking 45,000 times. I still don't know where the fight is. It's good to do this today. When we don't have anything else we need to do. We did our one allocated fight. All the jazz. Okay, so... That's not... We were looking for expert... Oh, is it this? That wouldn't make any sense. This seems very not blocking off anything. The current directly above Ronald is correct. Shouts to Ronald. Like directly above Ronald. Hmm? Ah, okay. But how do you fight these two individually? Oh, can you like trigger him? Someone was saying you could fight them one by one. No, someone was saying the other day that this... Oh, yeah. See? Yeah, it's 4 singles. Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's what we want. Okay. Cool. So now we know the get here. Manectric. So it's Manectric, Dugtrio, Gyarados. Wait, is that those levels are different too. Because that's... Oh, wait, no. I just don't know how to read numbers. Never mind. I thought it was not up to 95 in the docs. Okay, cool. So it's the Manectric one. Cool. Reading is so hard for Nuzlockers. So Manectric, Dugtrio, Mega Gyarados. Who murks the Manectric? Who watches the Watchman? I was hoping this was going to be a situation of my favorite game to play. Choice Band Dragapult, the movie. Do you show fast KO? Okay, cool. So this is just darts. Darts. And then... where's Polt? Yeah, I'm not 100% what this... I think it's always survival move. This, or could it be protect? Because what they click here doesn't matter. We outspeed Oko. We show outspeed Oko against baby Gyarados. Just barely. So Gyarados is not going to come in. We're clear body. Okay, so it's always crunch. Cool. So then we just need to swap into someone who takes crunch and kills Gyarados. Wow, 2 strongest Pokemon in the game beat it in 2. What a surprise. I guess I could go like Scarf here. Make it faster after D-Dance. So... Holt, Band, Fu, Scarf, and then just bring 50 other Pokemon. Cool. Okay. Now we just have to get these items, get back here, do this fight. And then we can do the second half. I think the second half looks easier. We could take the currents all the way down the slate port if we really wanted to. Damn, we get to play the game? Oh, we don't have any of the items on us. Where's our boy? There he is. Cool. I needed my other choice item. Where'd I put that? It's got to be on someone still. There you are. Bo 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 do ba doo. Bow, 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 bow. And oh, did I not grab both of them? Lobro's throwing. See, I just haven't played the game in a while. I don't know how to manage my items anymore. I'm washed. Where'd I leave that last item? Oh, it's already on them. Okay, cool. All right, easy peasy. Let's go. The hardest part is going to be getting there. Hardest part is navigating this fucking map. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Can a game full of the hardest puzzles allow a silly young streamer to navigate the tides? Cool. Actually, now I got it. Now I'm basically the goat of navigating these. Okay. Let's do it to it. This deck tree doesn't have any priority moves. It just has pursuit. Cool. Been a while since we've done an actual fight. I'd like to play the game. Young people are too happy. I agree. The youths have it too good. Manny comes in. We click darts. This should be Douglas of the Douglas trio coming in. Cool. We hit darts. Hold on. Wow, one dart got there. That's absurd. They're going to see slow kill with crunch. We don't get hurt by that, so they're going to go into... They're going to see slow kill with crunch. They're going to mega evolve. They're going to try to crouch. And then we're going to defense drop. Doesn't matter. We kill the CC. Yes. We hit through that. Yeah, dummy. Cool. All right, part 1 done. Now we got to do part 2. Gyarados, Wheezing, Weezer, and then Brave Airy. Okay, Gyarados. Intimidate with a power herb. Darts doesn't quite get there, but I'm assuming Choice Specs Volt Switch. Yeah. Then can B fake this guy out? Barely doesn't kill that guy. Where's B? See a fairy type I want to hit it with Poison Jab. Anybody who owns both of these motherfuckers. It's gonna be a tough call. Well, I don't think there's many who... Oh, is it Latinos? Life Orb Latinos? Hmm? Yes. Yeah, Volt Switch into Life Orb Latinos and we win. Sick. Okay. I'm not missing anything. Defiant. Black Sludge. They don't have like the ability, turning off ability. We don't care about Intimidate or Power. Power lets them bounce quicker. We don't care. So, yeah. Elect, Specs, and Lati with Life Orb. Cool. Okay. Oh, we need to exchange the specs. Oh, the endless candy can't be held. Poor endless candy. Cool. Let's take care of this one. Toot sweet. God, it's so nice to be playing the game. I just like clicking buttons. What gamer among us, who among us doesn't like clicking buttons? The whole joy of it all. I thought I was going the right way twice. Yeah. Oh, why would you do this? We're finally doing things. Let me do this fight, pick up the thing, and then I'll do it. No. Blue Kaizo. That's why I think while I was having fun playing Kaizo Coliseum, that was just infinite clicking buttons. Kaizo Coliseum was like, nobody has any fucking idea what happens in this game. So you just click buttons and hope your master plan works out. Okay. I believe this should be quick and sweet. Okay. And Timmy drops us. We don't care. We're going to Volt Switch. This guy dies. But it's a very quest place. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, that because that game just is like full of risk or full of shenanigans. You kind of have to lean into it. That's basically what happens with Kaizo Coliseum too, where it's like there's not great documentation. It's constant double battles without the ability to pre-damage anything. You are like always struggling to keep up. So of course you just kind of rip those things. Speaking of ripping things, Draco. Cool. Have lost 1,000 of times, but a loss still stings. Cool. All right. We have claimed that. We've at least made... we did 2 fights today. We planned 1 and did 2. Crazy. And now I'd leave stream before I do the squats. Easy peasy. 3 fights? Oh, true. Forgot about Ronald. Poor Ronald. There was no Ronald fight in Bossing, say. Oh. Yeah. That is the fun thing about early game in Nuzlocke, though, where it's like... where the encounter luck kind of screws you and you have the ability to, like, play fast. That's a really enjoyable part. The only enjoyable part of getting stuck in early game hell is once you have all those early fights down, like... you could just eyeball them to know what to do, and you're just like, okay, speeding through fights, like pausing for the brief moments you need to think, and then like cooking up plans for the big fights. That's it. That's really fun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel the same way, Mason. We're getting there. In March, we'll be playing like a new game every week. That would be kind of fun. Be like, okay, we're going to try out all the Pokemon Challenge games. We play a new one every day, every week. Doku? Alright, a Doku to close out the day. Alola. Great, I'm screwed. Oh, wait. Alolan... Raichu? Alolan Water. We got to think about all the Ultra Beasts. I don't think that really helps us with water or grass. Electric Bug. One of the cutest Pokemon of all time. Voltic? Or is it Big Voltic? I think Little Voltic probably has it too, yeah. Electric Middle Evolution. Magneton. I was going to say, there's probably not a lot of 3-line electrics. I guess there are. Water Middle Evolution. Polly. We'll go Mr. Whirl. Grass Middle Evolution. What's second Snivy? I guess we can go Ivy. Is there any other... oh, it's like Servine. We'll go Servine. Servine, California. Oh, yeah! Water Bug, Golipod. What's the little goalie pod? What's baby goalie pod? And Grassalola. Who were the grass starters? Was Rowlet a Lola? Grass bug. You don't need to get down, I said. Grass bug. Oh, you were talking about the other one. Dude Piter. That guy, he's the big token dude. Not the token. Totem. Token spider. Grassalola. Is Rowlet Alola? Dude, Gen 5, Gen 6 and 7 just don't exist in my head. I mean, also 8, but... Buggrass. Oh, Big P. Wait a second. Yeah. How have I never picked Big P before? That's crazy. Thank you for playing the game for me. This is one I always... Because there's so many grass plus something. Like, I always forget about Butterfree or Beedrill or stuff like that. That, like, are they bugs? Stupid shit like that. All right, gamers. I think that's going to do it for the week. Made a lot of good progress. We actually picked up the Mega Gyarados-ite today. And we also picked up a Heart Scale, knocking things off. We have to get the Shoal Cave one still, which I should probably do off stream. I don't know if there's any more Mega Eva. There is one deep into Victory Road. If we get Victory Road done next week, like I'm really, really hoping for, we should be able to get our last encounter there. But it's like we need to do like 5 or 6 more fights. Yeah. Not that should not mark off these Mega Stones because we're not really grabbing all of them. Oh, we grabbed the Fire Gem too. I gotta mark that off. Anyways, gamers, thanks for tuning in. Tentative stream on Monday. I don't know if I want to watch the Super Bowl, but also people might be watching the Super Bowl. I don't know if the overlap between people who want to watch the Super Bowl and people who watch the stream is high. But actually, no, there's probably a decent amount of y'all. So maybe it'll be like no Monday stream. Our last encounter is in Victory Road. We're hoping for a Weavile. We should champ the last. We might. Yeah, we're hoping like Weavile is a killer on this list. I don't know if we could bring Greninja. Greninja's been brought before, but I don't know how. I don't think it's insanely good as a dark type. Basically, those Zam is bringable. Zam has been brought. You don't get to use Mega Zam until the Elite Four. Yeah, Zam's a weird one though. But yeah, basically it's Weavile bust here. Anyways, gamers, thanks for tuning in. It's been another week, another shweek. I hope you enjoyed. I've been your good, friendly neighborhood Saves Untitled, and I will see you. We already have a Mammoth Swine. I'll see you probably on Tuesday. I'm thinking Monday for y'all, Tuesday for me because of the Super Bowl. Maybe I'll cook up lines off stream, or maybe do like I can actually do a post Super Bowl stream, but nah, most people are going to be asleep. I'll think about it. I'll let you guys know. Anyways, bye-bye.